guys, welcome back to the video. And in today's video we're doing Reddit cheating stories, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I have to remember to say that in the beginning because I always say that in the end, and I think some of y'all be gone by the end, so I gotta tell y'all now. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy these little stories. Yeah, so here's a story right here. It's called 9 years gone wasted on her. So let's see how long this is. It's a little long, but not really. So let's get into it. My story is quite long. I have been with my girlfriend for about 9 years and I support her 100% financially. She quit working as soon as we moved in together, so I had to support her. She also has a 20-year-old daughter that lives with us that I also support. It started when I went to visit my parents for Christmas. She didn't want to come, so I went alone. My parents lived on the East Coast and I currently live on the West Coast. So she told me that she's gonna go to a cabin on Boxing Day with her friends and their kids. I thought this was a little suspicious that she was leaving her daughter on the day after Christmas, but I didn't say anything. When she got there, I asked her to send me photos, but she was barely texting and wouldn't answer my phone calls unless she was outside. How I found out she was lying was that I had a guy friend that she played online games with, and I knew he lived there. We knew each other's password and everything, so I checked Find My iPhone, and she was in his town and not where she said. I called her right away and told her that I knew where she was and I wanted her to tell me. She kept lying, saying she was at the cabins with her friends. Finally, I said to her that I know you're with him and I want you to admit it. She did admit it and said that they're just friends, so why lie about it? Things were horrible when we got back home. I said if he wants us to still be together, then he has to go. No more gaming with him or chatting. She didn't agree with this and kept gaming with him. So things were awful. No sex or affection at all between us at all. Fast forward to about a month and a half later. I had to go out of town for work and we'll be gone for a few weeks. Still at this point, she had no idea how I found out where she was. The day after I left, she called and told me that her best friend's house about 30 minutes from our house. But I was looking at my iPhone app again, and she was at the airport close to that guy's town. I called her right away and told her we were done. She lied and lied before she finally told me she's with him again. But she said they're just friends. I hung up on her and she immediately called me back over and over, started texting me. So I answered the phone and said we'll talk things over when we both got back home. I had no intentions of talking about anything with her. I lied this time. When I got home, she was already there. I told her that I was very upset and confused and needed time to think. She was trying to hug and kiss me, but I wasn't having it. I packed up all my clothes, movies, video games, computers, and stayed with my brother for a couple of weeks while I was looking for an apartment. As soon as I got my apartment keys, I blocked her and all her family and ghosted her. Only saw her once after that at a local grocery store where she cornered me and asked me to unblock her and that we needed to talk. She followed me around and wouldn't leave me alone until I exploded and shouted that I can't talk to you because you cheated on me, and she looked so embarrassed and walked away from me. She's bold, okay? How do you cheat on your man that is housing you and your daughter, and your man is taking care of you? Like, how do you do that to someone? That woman is crazy. She was no good, and the way she just kept lying, she was very comfortable with just like doing whatever she wanted to do. She did not care about your feelings or anyone else's, so I'm happy you dumped her. This is, my mom is cheating on my dad. What should I do? I'm a 13-year-old with 2 grandparents. My parents are married for 14 years now and have 2 kids. They were always happy and faced hardships together, but recently I found out that my mom is cheating on my dad with multiple boys aged 20 through 25, and my mom is 35 though. It all started when she asked me if I could introduce her to the online world. I said okay, and downloaded Snapchat for her. She was very keen to become an online influencer, and what would be better than Snapchat for filters? She knows a game I was playing, Ludo King. She asked if I could download it in her phone. That's when the game started. She started to make online friends and told me about it. I remained unbothered and even talked to her friends, but this soon took an ugly turn when she started to lie about her age. She told them that she is 23, unmarried with no kids. I was told to act like her sister, which I did, but she soon started to distance me from them. She closed the account through which she played and started a new account. She made at least 20 boyfriends till now I knew about it. When I saw a notification pop up from Snapchat, I read those chats. It was disgusting. I still never cared to tell my father about it, but now it's enough. Yesterday, I randomly opened her Snap account. I knew that would again find those disgusting chats, but this time it was even more disgusting. It was private videos and photos of her. I was disgusted again. I'm thinking of telling my father about it, but my mom abuses me so much I don't have the courage to tell him. As he loves my mom very much, he works 13 hours for us. I'm confused what to do and what not. My family is in danger now. Man, that is crazy. How your mom kind of used you to help her cheat. She's like, oh yeah, I want to go online. Like, she knew what she was going to do the whole time. I want to go online. I want to meet these men. I'm going to lie. I'm going to say I'm 20. Like, shoot. I really want to tell you, stay out of grown people business. I want to just say, stay out of grown people business. But you just said, my mom abuses me so much. Shoot, tell your daddy. Tell your daddy, okay? Your daddy works 13 hours for you now, okay? Forget her. Hopefully he leave her, because she trifling. She is telling people that she don't even have kids. Not only she's, acting like she's not married, but she's acting like she don't got kids. Forget her. Tell your daddy, okay? I'm team tell your daddy. Because why does she even involve you anyway? She's going to cheat. She should do that in silence. But no, she involved you. That's weird. That's not a good mom. Okay. This is, my neighbor is cheating on her husband. It's pretty short then. My neighbor's a couple around 27 years old, live downstairs with their 5-year-old daughter. They are super friendly to us. We have a good relationship as neighbors. Everything was going well, but about a week ago, I noticed something. I was sitting on the balcony and I saw the woman enter their bedroom with another guy who was not her husband. I couldn't believe my eyes. Her husband was out for work on weekdays and would come on weekends. I got curious and kept watching on the door. Their daughter was hitting the door from outside, telling her to open it. After several minutes, she opened the door and she was wearing a different dress, so I am sure what happened. As the guy's face was visible this time as he was coming out, I recognized him. He was her daughter's friend's father. I feel bad for the husband because he's doing everything for his wife and she's sleeping with another guy in his own room. He's back from his work and I want to let him know what I saw. Should I tell him or should I stay out of their lives and act like I didn't see anything? Whew. Girl, just mind your business and sit back and watch the tea, okay? Just sit back and watch the tea, because it's gonna be real juicy. He gonna find out regardless whether you tell him or not, okay? Because whatever done in the dark will come out in the light. He's gonna find that she didn't slip. He may come home early one weekend and catch her in the act. But this is what I'm curious at. What do you mean you saw a baby girl outside and she was banging on the door? How you see baby girl? Are you telling me baby girl was outside, a 5-year-old was outside by herself? Banging on the door trying to come in, but her mama was cheating on her husband? You telling me mama was getting it in while her baby girl, the 5-year-old baby girl was outside? Or did I read that wrong? And then she finally opened the door. And that's how you was able to see baby girl outside. Girl, let this play out. Let this play out. But mom wrong for that. She wrong for just letting baby girl be outside like that by herself. You too busy trying to cheat that you're not watching your daughter? That's the part that's blowing me right now. But just sit back and watch that tea. That's not your business. Not their business. Just be that nosy neighbor that know the tea. But you just tell your husband or somebody. You know what I'm saying? Babe, did you see what? Let me tell you what happened with the neighbors. You just be that neighbor, okay? Don't tell that man about his family. And thank you for watching, baby girl. Because the mama is... these mamas are awful. This is another one. It says... Oh, it's pretty short, by the way. I promise you, some people really only cheat once. For those who wonder if the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater is true, I promise you, that's not always the case. I honestly say that twice a cheater, always a cheater. Because if someone does it once, they might be so repulsive and regret it so much that they won't ever do it again. If someone does it twice, willingly and knowingly of the afterwards feeling, the lack of respect, and what's at stake, then yeah, always a cheater. I have deep regret for having cheated once when I was a stupid teenager, and I promise you I will never ever do it again. I'm to this day traumatized for being that weak and won't ever have that lack of respect for someone else again. Even when there is a very specific context, never again. I did it with an ex I still had feelings for afterwards. What was supposed to just be a conversation, and I truly, deeply regret it. Just putting this out there because there is hope. Might not be the case for a lot of cheaters, but some people really do learn from their mistakes. Well, that wasn't really a cheating story, but nice to know. Very nice to know that some people actually do feel regret. This is very random, but it kept catching my eye because I was like, is he really, or are you just weird? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So this is a question. She's asking us a question, y'all. Y'all write in the comments, okay? Is my husband doing his gay uncle? I hope not. I hope not. It's pretty short, so let's see what she says. Every night when my husband uncles is at home, he's acting sketchy. When we're eating, they're both suddenly disappearing. When I saw them both in a room alone, they were both looking worried, and it's giving me awkward feelings. Like, what are you two jerks hiding? Do you do each other? Why is that the first thing you think about? One time I heard his uncle is already at home. I'm in the kitchen area while he's at his room. I saw my husband immediately go to the bathroom. His uncle distracted me. He asked me to help him buy something, and boom. While I was out to buy the thing that he needed, when I came back, they had both disappeared again. I was on the alert that something is not okay. How do I confront my husband that I know what they're doing? I'm really annoyed that they really think I'm that stupid not to realize that there's something wrong. P.S. English is not my first language. My sincere apologies if you're having a hard time trying to understand my rant. I really need help. Girl, I think this is a toxic trait. I'm sorry. The title kept eye catching me. I said, no, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I still think ain't no way though. I honestly don't think that they're doing that. I just don't think so. Maybe they're hiding something else. They are being very secretive. I don't think they're doing that though. But they are being very secretive and they're hiding something. I just don't think it's that, sweetie. But I find it crazy that that's where your mind went. It's like, y'all are, and I'm like, why that, sweetheart? I'm blown. But yeah, I don't think that's what's going on. I'm actually curious. You know, on Reddit they have comments. I'm finna scroll down through the comments because I'm actually curious. Okay, I just looked at one. He said, it's drugs. He said, it's drugs, sweetie. They're doing drugs. I could see that. Okay. I was just making sure I wasn't the only one thinking that she was off. I'm not. Everybody says drugs. I didn't even think drugs. I just don't know what they're doing. But I think drugs make sense. Your husband and his uncle are doing drugs. Take them to rehab, sweet. Whew, that went everywhere, I tell you. Alright guys, so this is the end of our cheating stories. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I'll see you guys in the next video.
Loving the vibe, you can't fuck up the mood, you can't fuck up the mood, yeah. Take out all-star players. How the fuck we gon' lose? How the fuck we gon' lose? Yeah. I got 5 bitches too. Fuck them all in a row. Fuck them all.